Take us away. Star Wars Visions Volume 3. Let's dive into it, my brother.
Man,
Let's dive into it, man. This was fun.
Yeah, what an honor to actually start first off. All right, thank you, sir. Thank you.
No, absolutely.
But
the floor is yours.
But in all excitement, honestly, Vision Season 3. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This one stepped it up to a whole level that I wasn't expecting. I really am. I'm shocked by how well they did this season, and I think what got me the best was they gave us sequels from the season 1 and moved it over. I'm like, it gave us, because honestly, I didn't think they were gonna do that. I really did not expect them to do any sequels whatsoever throughout any of this, because this is how they pretty much they advertise this series as brand new things, almost nothing with continuity or blah blah blah, and you're like, so you're thinking, okay, everything has to be original, every season is going to be unique, and giving us some sequels, I think that really did some well justice for a lot of people, I think, because going right into it, episode 1, the Duel, the Payback. Fuck. Yeah. I think that solidified Visions in season 1 the moment that it came out, because when I went to Japan recently, we went to a Star Wars convention. They had a whole exhibit just for Visions, right? Showing the backdrops of where they got certain things, and they did this and that. They had a bunch of the original, like, toy sets and all that kind of stuff, and the figures that they use for the actual episodes. And of course, walking by, I saw this one dude cosplay as the Ronin, and I'm like, I have a picture somewhere. I'll probably have to pop this up somewhere. I gotta find it.
Now you're gonna have to pop that one up, and then you're gonna have to send it to me, because I need to see it before this hits post. Before this goes live, I need to see that picture.
I was like, he was one of the few people I stopped at that convention to be like, oh my god, you killed it with this cosplay. This is legit. And dude, oh wow,
that's dope.
All right, one thing I will say, I love the Duel. The Duel was great. Payback, the playback, or whatever. Was it playback or was it payback?
It's playback. Let me pull it up. I'm
It's all good.
No, actually, you're correct. Payback. I wrote it wrong in the notes. Payback.
It's okay.
Sure.
You're just typing so fast out of excitement. It happens, guys. This is what happens in post, guys. But it's like, so with
pre-production
Payback,
blues, bro.
Oh my god! Like, I think it was so well done. Just having the story continue, you know what I mean? He's hunting down other Siths. He's trying to, I guess, I guess the best way to put it, he's righting the wrongs of what his order did.
Right.
But to see one of the people that he took out, one of the Jedis that fell to him in the past, and I don't know about, like, if you saw this, but like, did it seem more like this was Old Republic type of scenario situation, because like the war happening and all that, or did you see it as like, this is just like anytime later on in the future? You know what I mean? Like, I feel
I found myself trying to piece together almost every single episode, where in the continuity line, where in the line of canon this is like taking place, because like for the most part, this is like, most of them mention the war between the Sith and the Jedi. The Jedi are no more. So whenever someone says the Jedi are no more, they're disbanded or whatever, there's no more Jedis, they've all been killed. It's essentially post that war. You know what I mean?
Post Clone Wars. But like, and I do appreciate having that in my head, but at the same time, we have to look at it as, this is set in the universe, but it's not supposed to be like within canon, because
that was the big thing. That was the big disclaimer when they first put it out. It's not meant to be canon, at least within the main canon of Star Wars, which
it's inspired.
I can take it. I can take it.
Yeah, same.
But
it's nice to. It's fun to think about.
I feel like it's deliberate and intentional to continue mentioning something so specific while not being so specific, like subtly, you know what I mean, but not so subtle in the same breath.
Because again,
you mentioned there's no more Jedis, the war between the Jedi and the Sith. They're hunting the remaining Jedis who are in hiding. So that kind of gives you a pretty clear picture as to when a lot of these stories take place.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So
and,
I found myself trying to piece that together as I was watching.
No, agreed. And it's like stylistically, obviously, we don't have any samurai Jedi. You know what I mean? There's like they are samurai like inspired as well, but it's like they're we don't have any of that. And then what makes visions is that all these different genres and artistic styles are meshing together with this world, and that's what makes it so freaking impactful. Like again, the Duel, the story was dope. They were taking stuff from you can see everything from as far as the Mandalorian with the little guys and everything, like the little things like Grogu hangs out with now, to obviously almost everybody's using like a BB-8 now instead of any R2s. It's like R2 is almost
small
like,
droids everywhere. There's a lot of inspiration from a lot of the newer stuff for sure.
And I think it started off strong, and then to the actual main fight with the Grandmaster, who fell so far to become a cyborg, no less.
Yeah.
That was wild, dude. Like, and
the fall from grace was was hard, and that's a recurring theme throughout this entire I will say volume. And one thing I did notice watching back the other two volumes is like there's a distinct back and forth. Like volume 1 starts with the blue title card, Visions, and then we go to volume 2. Every single title card is red, and then we come back to volume 3 is back to being blue. So this is whole back and forth between, at least thematically, at least to me, the way I'm interpreting it, especially with volume 3, a lot of the teetering back and forth was with people battling that light side and the dark side within them. You know what I mean? I'm like, I loved it. Yeah. Honestly. I was like, damn, I wonder if anybody else is catching it. I'm sure somebody else caught it, but I'm like, that's a nice little touch.
That's what I'm saying. And I think that's where everything stems from, man. That's like the heart of the Jedi Order, not even the Jedi, the Star Wars universe. Is the battle, the internal struggle between the light and the dark. What is the correct path, which one does more, though we are always shown that, hey, the dark side is the oppressors and so on. But, the Duel at least shows it as this is just the path that he chose. And even when he was talking to the Grand Master, when he killed him the first time, at least, he was like, there's nothing wrong or right with any side you choose. You choosing to base all your ideals on one thing is the problem. It's not us. You know what I mean? And I was like, ooh, I was like, yo, he went at the heart of it. He wouldn't
he was spitting. He was spitting. Yeah, he was spitting.
And again, like the animation all the way through, again, I won't say that it's better than the first one for me, because
agreed.
I wasn't as happy with him having that little jolly moment with the female Sith. That I think that's the only thing that I kind of was like, oh man, I was like, I don't want him to have a buddy Sith now. I was like, she chose her path, and he chose his. Yeah, exactly. I didn't. Again, not that didn't bother me all that much, but I would say the first episode of Volume 1, which is the Duel, I do like that one much more than this episode. I'm not saying that this one is bad, but I do definitely like that one a bit more than this one. And again, the animation. Let's not even mention the art style that's used. Gorgeous.
Like it's like a motion comic too. It's like essentially manga art is how it plays out and how it's animated and drawn. And I was just like, I appreciate that little touch because it's very unique to that specific story.
Yeah,
we don't see it anywhere else. So I was like, oh, that was really nice.
The only thing I can probably compare to it is if you remember Street Fighter 4. Was it that they changed like when they do all those moves, you see the brushstroke style coming in?
Street Fighter 4. Yep.
Yeah,
it was Street Fighter 4, and then I think Street Fighter 4, Street Fighter 5, one of the two, but I'm pretty sure it was Street Fighter 4 back in the day.
Exactly. Well, PS4 at least. Damn man, don't date me like that. That was the last one I bought, but
we're dating each other. Pause. But I mean,
that was the last game I bought, and again, I love Street Fighter by the way. But yeah, so I think that was stylistically the last time I saw something similar to that. But dude, yeah, you're right. It's so, it's iconic now. That really set Visions, I think, on the map, especially. Like, again, they went on so hard right off the bat with episode 1. That one came out great. Again, giving us reminiscing of season 1.